Hey everyone, RemeiRagingFurry here, back with another Tales from the Gas Station for you. Man, this one's quite the doozy. Now, it's nothing really gross or anything of the sort, so I'll spare you from that today. It was actually kind of a smooth night, despite the interesting thing that was going on. Trash is interesting, right? No. Anyways, I was doing the trash tonight, and there was this homeless lady in a wheelchair, just, you know, wandering around, and me being the evil person, because I always have to be the evil person, I tell her to get out, because I was looking at her, and I was thinking, like, she's just gonna be trouble, right? So I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, but you gotta go. And she's like, whatever. So, as I'm doing the trash, I'm going around to the gas station, and she grabs something out of the trash, and it's someone's, like, food or old food or something. And she starts trying to eat it and shovel it in her mouth, and it's rice, right? And she is throwing this rice everywhere around the gas station. Luckily, I didn't have to clean that shit up. But she is seriously trying to shovel it into her mouth and eat it. Disgusting. Ugh. I mean, I've had my own personal ventures with that, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you guys sometime later. But anyway, she's eating that, getting it everywhere, and then I'm like, okay, she's causing trouble. This is trouble to me. So I'm like, ma'am, you have to get out of here. I'm not gonna call Metro on you. I just want you out of here. And then she says, fuck you, and then continues to roll around the place. So as I start doing trash, she follows me while I'm to where I am, and she follows me while I'm doing it. Which is already a no for me. It's like, what the fuck are you doing following me, you homeless cunt? I mean, I didn't say that. But she's following me around and calling me a rapist and a child molester. And oh my god. And calling me a pervert too. And it's like, what? Did I hear you right? Because I didn't hear her right the first couple of times. So I'm like, whatever, I don't understand you. I'm just gonna go on with my duties. And luckily there's no dookie or anything around in this gas station, which is actually very nice. But anyways, I get done with the trash and I tell my coworkers, you know, there's a homeless lady out there and she's just, you know, she's making a mess out there. I tried to get her to go and it looks like she was going, but I think she's gonna come back. And they're like, whatever. We'll see what we see. And so I didn't do the sweeping out there. So my other coworker volunteered and says, alright, I'll go do the sweeping out there. Lo and behold, she comes back. And this is from my coworker's point of view. But she goes out there, doesn't even get like a quarter of the way done. And this bitch is following her around, calling her the N-word with the hard R, and like calling her a cunt too, which apparently she's never been called a cunt, which I find that hard to believe. No, she's a nice person, but I mean, like, I find that hard to believe she's never been called a cunt. Anyways, calling her the N-word, calling her a cunt, and then she tried to ram into her with her wheelchair, which isn't gonna do much. And then this is the straw that broke the camel's back. She spat on her, nasty. And this mind you, this woman has no teeth. That's the reason I couldn't understand her. But she has no teeth, so, you know, she's spitting everywhere and decides to, like, legit spit on her. And that's when she's like, I ain't dealing with this, I'm calling the cops. So we wait for the cops. Before the one that we originally called gets down there, we see one at the intersection rolling by and we wave them down. They come on to the property and we tell them what's going on. You know what? I missed a little bit of something. So anyways, when we called the cops over, she was wheeling around the parking lot and shit. And just, it took them a while to get there, so she was doing her own thing. And she ended up going towards customers and actually harassing them, you know, by putting her hands on them and fucking, yeah, putting her hands on them and just doing disgusting things. It was just not fun. So I had to get her attention away from the customers and get them in the store so she wasn't, you know, so the other girl was safe, and distract them. And that was nice. And then she tried to stop another car from going somewhere, and I had to do it again so that the car could move. And I had to, like, tell them to go, you know, motioning with my hand and shit. And that's when the cops came. So we told the cops what they were doing, and I told them that they, you know, that she exposed herself to customers and was harassing them and was trying to actively stop people from leaving the parking lot. But what I didn't exactly say is that she exposed herself to me. I said she exposed herself to customers, but not me. Because, I don't know what they would believe, you know? She, what she did is she pulled up her shirt and tried to pull off her, sleeping bag or whatever that was covering her legs, because she had nothing on under there, literally. She had a hoodie and something, she had a hoodie and a sleeping bag. She had no bottoms, and she was bare under that fucking hoodie. I tell you, dude, it was nasty. Nasty old fucking granny saggy tits and just and she was doing the jerk off motion. I'm like, you know what, I'm done with that. But anyways, they start talking to her, and the cops are being so patient. Well, the first cop is being so patient with them, with this person, and it's just, I don't understand it. And then the second cop arrives, which is the cop we had initially called over. Oh shit. And I mean, that was a riot too, because she tried to ram into him and, you know, trying to take out his kneecaps, because that's where her legs were at with the wheelchair. And he was being really nice with her too. He's like, oh, looks like you forgot your brakes, huh? And then she spat at the cop. The cop had none of it. I'm telling you, they had none of it. And they handcuffed one of her hands to her wheelchair and zip-tied the other one. It was super fucking hilarious. It was crazy funny, man. I need to find a gas station. But it was crazy funny, because I have never seen that happen. So that was nice. And long story short, she was being super belligerent to them after that because she had tried to get away before they did that to her, which is why they did it to her. And it was too comical. And then the EMTs had to come and all that jazz, and they were wondering if they wanted to press charges, but of course no. It's just crazy lady, man. Crazy fucking people. And I wish I could say that this was fake. But I guess there's a lot more people that are off their rockers than you think. Enjoyed this video, and I hope you nuzzle someone's muzzle today.